Hey guys, this is Gimrex, and welcome back to an episode of my Pokemon Fire Red Kaizo Ironmon series. I just realized my microphone is not put up in the right spot. Whoopsies. That's right, I am indeed a professional streamer with no training whatsoever. Alright, so... Pokemon Infinite Fusion! It's finally done. Now we can finally get back to... a game I just haven't had a lot of time to get back to lately. Pokemon Fire Red Kaizo Ironmon. So... I'm level 6. Did we win that battle? I actually probably should look this up because I have not touched this whatsoever in the past 8 months. Alright, I did win the battle. Last time we left off, it was against a Rattata. So, of course, here's my moveset. Leaf Blade is obviously great. And... hey, no one can steal my TM! Also, as you can see, I did change the layout a bit to adjust for the new stream background. I don't know if I'm going to keep it this way yet because, like, what I don't like about it, there is a lot of empty space between, you know, the face cam and the stuff on the right here compared to everything that's over there. And I don't really know what to exactly do about that. And I don't really want anything blocking the gameplay screens. Alright, so... let's just grab everything we can. And things are going to be a little bit tricky. Because we have a level 6 Trico. It has enough speed to where we can actually outrun opponents. But obviously, it's not going to be a sweeper. It's definitely not going to be the winning Pokemon to use. So let's try and find a better Pokemon to actually replace it with. And remember, you can only use items. Like, the only items you're actually allowed to use are healing items. I believe all held items are banned. But literally, I think the only items you can actually straight up buy are Pokeballs. Alright, so let's go ahead, grab this item over here. Carbos, that could be really useful. And remember that we can only catch one Pokemon per route. It's a rare Aron. I am going to catch it just so I get a stronger Pokemon. At least temporarily. Even though a fully evolved Pokemon would be much better. And remember, every Pokemon you catch, you either have to make that your HM slave, or replace the Pokemon you're going to use for the rest of the run. Come on. There's something flying on my face. What? I threw it down. Why did it fly back up to my mic? Okay, so... we deposit the Trico. Aron still as sturdy, You know, early game Sonic Boom is absolutely fantastic. But of course, it's not really going to be a winning Pokemon either, because we need something that's fully evolved in at least level 8. So you have a chance for a few level 8s here. Base speed of 14, that's pretty okay for the starting routes. You know, like, level 8 is the best case scenario for Pokemon to catch early on. Here's one of the level 8s, Amistar. There aren't really that many grass-type moves, so maybe I can get away with this. So let's Sonic Boom. Baton Pass. I better see something else here, other than Baton Pass. Okay. To be fair, if a Pokemon blows itself up or kills itself and you get experience, that's apparently fine. However, I'm still not using Ironmon for the rest of the game. But if you do knock a Pokemon out by accident, not counting like Explosion and Destiny Bond, at that point you have to catch a new Pokemon before you leave the route. And like normally this route has 2 level 8s in Kaizo Ironmon, one of them obviously being the Amistar. And level 8s on this route are extremely rare, except for Pidgeot apparently, and I might actually go for it. So it's Sonic Boom. Stockpile's not a great start. Let's see what else you got. And I am faster than Pidgeot as well, so I'm gonna False Swipe one more time. Powder Snow. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be worth it. I'm just gonna guess that Pidgeot is extremely bulky. Like, it doesn't outspeed Aeron, so it is definitely a tank. Heal Deal. White Herb. Or is it like only one-time consumable items that were allowed? I don't remember. But Steelix could be huge if you can find one that's level 9 or 8. Alright, Steelix is definitely fast. That's a good start. Like, a fast Steel type is really good right off the bat. Luster Purge. Ooh, that does like no damage. How do I see my own Pokemon again? Oh, you can actually see how many possible encounters you can see here. I didn't know that. I can just see my own stats. What am I thinking? Like, I suppose I'm pretty bulky. So something tells me Steelix is mostly speed. I'm not sure. Like, I think I actually do have a decent special defense stat. So I can probably give you that benefit of the doubt. Of course, this is a very fast-paced game. Drizzle is interesting. Level 8 Steelix. I'm gonna go for it. That's Sonic Boom, Will-O-Wisp, Hypnosis. Eight would have been the next move that it learned. Meaning it would have forgotten one of these. I would have forgotten Rock Throw, I'm assuming. Let's just wait and see what happens here. Sonic Boom. Shockwave. Alright, I'll catch it, I suppose. I don't think it's gonna be great. But I guess Shockwave is better than Rock Throw, since I think the Steelix might be a special attacker. Or maybe it's a fast tank, which probably more than likely is the scenario I'm looking at here. Again, giving up early game Sonic Boom sucks. However, I think in the long run, Steelix might be better. I might be okay with these stats, actually. Oh, I forgot Luster Purge. Darn it. Okay, next move is level 12, and then 19, so I can get 2 more moves before Brock. Alright, but you know what? I think this Steelix has a chance to cook. Healed, yo. Nothing over there. And let's immediately go into a trainer battle. Ardish. And you're going to take a while to take out. I'm just going to Hypnosis, put you to sleep. And throw rocks at you. Like, my stats aren't even that great to begin with. So I'm just going to go ahead. Just keep spamming Rock Throw. Let's try a Shockwave. Alright, definitely a lot of special defense. Good thing I did not regret that decision. Clefable. Alright, we're going to Hypnosis again. Ow. Alright, Shockwave. Change you to an electric type. Now I have to Rock Throw. Oh yeah, you have a monstrous amount of defense. Super Fang, that sucks. But I think a Rock Throw should take you out. Actually, Gordon Shockwave. There we go. Is that your last Pokemon? Champion Zoe, let's go. You're down. Alright, so now we'll take on another trainer. Vampy. Oh, that's like one of the worst case scenarios. I'm going Will-O-Wisp. You need residual chip damage. Rock Throw. High defense, of course. Lowered special defense sucks. Oh, this really sucks. It's actually starting to do a decent chunk of damage. But next turn should be gone. Okay, that's extremely bad. Please be something I can quickly one-shot. I cannot safely one-shot that, but hopefully if I get a Hypnosis, maybe I could get lucky. Chances are we'll likely have a higher special attack than normal. I'm just gonna go for it. Detect, okay. Missed. Into a Sky Attack. Hypnosis? I think we're actually speed tied. I might use higher speed. Shockwave. I know Rock Throw is super effective. Let's give it a go. It does about the same amount of damage. Fine. Okay, you're gone. And saving your items, especially healing ones, are absolutely key. Fire Throw isn't really much of an improvement, really. But I guess I'm more than likely to rely on sleep rather than burn. Slowking. I'm just gonna go. If I don't one-shot it, I am screwed. Never mind using Drill Peck. Sand Tomb. And it's a crit, and I'm dead. Alright, so Shockwave either one shots or I lose. Alright, yep, that's the run. I can't believe I actually remember the hotkey for starting the new run. Wanna see a magic trick? Okay, so obviously. So it's the first time I actually made it to the starter selection screen this time. So, it randomly chooses your starter for you. So the randomly chosen ball is left. So that's the one we have to choose. And this is normally the item that's in the PC. However, there is a favorites clause. If you launch the game, you probably could have seen it. There are 3 favorite Pokemon you could choose. If any of those 3 starters show up, you get to choose them. For me, it was Aggron, Steelix, and Snorlax. They're Pokemon that I really like, and Pokemon I think will do really well in a Kaizo Ironmon attempt. And pseudo-legendaries and legendaries are banned as well. So I can't choose Suicune if I wanted to, or Kyogre. Alright, so let's just check out our other options here. Of course, the Seedot, Spinda, and our starter is Kangaskhan, which is best case scenario. Yo, this thing has a lot of stats. And you choose Seedot? Alright, so let's just Ice Ball it. And the TM is pointless. The only TMs we're allowed to use are the ones we get from gym leaders. Alright, so let's just go straight for the Ice Ball. Steel Wing. Okay, Mount. Leaf Blade, absolutely. Get rid of Assist. That move is useless. I mean, if you look at Kangaskhan's stats, they are really good offensively. Unfortunately, it is slow. So, it's not really going to be able to outrun a lot of wild Pokemon like this. Alright, so we're just going to walk our way through this grass, make it less likely for us to encounter Pokemon. Of course, you encounter the level 6. Alright, another ball toy. Thankfully, I'll be able to run away from this one. We'll go over to Mom's house and heal. And also, this is going to be a shorter stream than usual. Because A, I started late, and B, I did 2 extremely long streams recently. Please let me run. But I could consider that Grumpig. Crit, please. Thank you. Alright, so let's grab the item here. Lacks in Sense, can't use that. Raichu, if I catch you, you can't learn any moves. Even though Aurora Beam's actually a pretty solid start, I will say. Of course, I don't really have much of a special defense stat, so there's that as well. Blaziken? Potentially cook. I'm dead. Alright, so HP up. That could be huge. Of course, no favorites here. I was about to say, if it was going to be Smoochum, I would have just did a hard reset. Because that was funny. No nickname to Murkrow. Alright, good, you took Magby instead of Elekid, so no stab to worry about. I think that lemonade is technically legal. But yo, I'm keeping this Murkrow. Why does this Murkrow actually cook? Alright, come on. Please let Murkrow cook. Go for the Luster Purge. Special defense spell. Volt Tackle can kill, right? Is it 120 base power? Yes, it is. Yeah, Murkrow! Like, obviously, I will die to any special attack. But these Murkrow stats are really good. And his defenses are okay enough to where, like, a non-super, like, non-stab rock, though, I could probably survive. Like, normally I like to prefer to be either level 8 at this point. But I think I can actually cook with level 7. Especially with this Murkrow stats. Because this Pokemon is just going to be a special attack sweeper. It's just a matter of getting lucky against any trainers. Or the beginning trainers, I should say. And getting lucky with my learned set as well. Dragon Scale, that's basically useless. So, next place to go to will be Viridian Forest. Obviously, get the hidden item, which is a black flute, which isn't great. Auto! I will also say any Pokemon you get a type immunity with is also really good by default. Well, that's the most useless item I can get. And I say, as soon as I say Pokemon type immunities, maybe not Hoppip. That's like one of the few exceptions. Oh, another black flute. Torkoal. Dude, I love Torkoal as a Pokemon so much. But Murkrow's gotta cook. Alright, you only have 2 Pokemon. Let's do it. Onix. Alright, so Luster Purge, Endure. That's best case scenario. Oh, you're all special defense. That is unfortunate. Special defense fell Spore. As soon as I wake up, I'm using Bind. I don't think you have any attacking moves. And it missed. It's all attack and speed then, unless it does have a Quick Claw. I really don't want to waste my Luster Purges in case another ground type shows up and I can't one-shot it in time. Like, unless its other moves are ground or psychic. Because now I got 2 type immunities. Listen, I will play the stall game to reserve my power points for this battle. Oops, wrong move. No! Spit up. It's out of Endures. And it's stuck to spamming Spore now. I wish it was Wrap instead of Bind. Oh, Confusion's its last move. Oh, this is going to be a struggle battle. Rage. Ah. Hopefully I can at least kill it by the time I wake up. I've been asleep for so long. Come on, level 9. Give me a new move. Facade. It's better than Rage. Right on these nuts. Okay. Yep, that's why I kept my luster purges. And I'm still asleep, and that's gonna hurt. But I can't be put to sleep now. It missed. I'm gonna bind. Crit, thank you. I needed that. Alright, level 14 is my next move. Oh, I do not learn many moves. 14 is my last one. There we go. Next trainer. You can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. Ah, Snorlax. That's gonna be hard, tough to take out this early on. A lot of special defense. And I'm just gonna assume HP as well. Trick failed. Bind. Oof. Solid enough attack, I suppose. Luster Purge, hope for defense, special defense drop. And I'm gonna keep using Luster Purge. Luster Purge is 100% accuracy, right? Yes, it is. That's gonna give me a lot of experience. Trap Pinch. Oh, come on! One shot, please. Oh, Marco! You were gonna cook! But every single trainer had ground types. So I can't even Volt Tackle that. Let's see here. See the other options just in case. Fortress would have been sick. Nidoqueen also would have been sick. Instead, we get a Tyrogue. Yep, and here comes the Kaizo Ironmon experience. I mean, balls are fair game, I suppose. Alright, well, let's just go ahead and get this run over with. But we got this in the bag, because all we need to do... And healing moves are banned, by the way. So, what we need to do is Water Pulse. And that's the end of the run. Listen, we got a Mantine on the title screen there, so... We're gonna get something goated, definitely. Definitely. Let's see here. Raikou, that would have been banned. And Seaking is the best option, but fortunately we're going up against a Raikou. Which sucks because I think the Seaking might actually be decent. Like, Leaf Blade and Blizzard is pretty cool. Is pretty good. But unfortunately, we're going up against a Raikou. So, literally, best case scenario, we Blizzard and Freeze. I mean, I'd say that helps me, but I don't think the Blizzard accuracy check with Hail, or like that synergy, doesn't start until Gen 4. But please, I need you to freeze. Oh, that's Razor Wind. So maybe that's just your best damaging move. Alright, Leaf Blade for the KO. So yeah, I didn't see the KO with Razor Wind, which is good. Yeah, there we go, level 9. But unfortunately, our special attack stat sucks. Like, we're a speedy tank at best. So we're out of Rival Battle Hell. That's what I like to call the early game, because most runs in Kaizo Ironmon die inside the lab. If they don't die inside the lab, they die in Viridian Forest or die at Brock. Like, I consider the early game to have 2 stages. Early game, Rival Battle Hell. Actually, no. Early game, like the first stage of the early game, I can start all the way up to Brock. Then early game, stage 2 is all the way in Rock Tunnel, because that's where most runs end before you get to the mid game. And the mid game is when it actually starts getting easier, at least until you get to Silphco. Okay, but we are not going to be using the Sea King. Well, Metagross would have been banned. I don't think Marowak's really going to be really good. So there's one species we have not seen yet. But something tells me one of the rares will be the level 8 Marowak, which isn't exactly what I want. But at least getting Trace early on helps me see what abilities they have. So I guess that's nice. Alright, there's one level 8. There's one more Pokemon that can be found here. I'm probably just not going to find it for a while since it is rare. Because this is normally would be the spot where Mankey would spawn. In that rare Pokemon slot. Of course, finding the rare Pokemon is extremely annoying. Seeker. I'm just gonna give it a few more attempts just out of patience sake. Alright, 3 more oh, it's Bulbasaur, okay. Alright, so that was a waste of time. But of course, Route 2 has a lot more options for us, such as Amistar again. Rockhead? I mean, level 8 Espeon can cook, but I don't think we're going to find it for finding it at level 3. Hitmontop's also not bad, especially with Thick Fat, basically giving you an extra fire-ice resistance. Yeah, I think level 6 is going to be the best we get for Espeon. And there's one more we haven't seen yet, which is one of the rare encounters. But as far as level 8s go, part of me is thinking it's going to be Hitmontop. And regardless, I don't really think I'm interested in any of those encounters at the moment. Heal deal. I'm telling you, if you give me a Wailord, I will catch it. Lumberry. Because water types are really good defensively. Slug my balls. But dude, where are the level 8s? Full Restore is huge. I mean, there's one level 8. Lumber's great, which means you can't get paralyzed. But I want a fully evolved level 8 that isn't Marowak. Because I don't think Sea King's going to last most of the run. It's definitely not going to be Horsey either. Two Pokemon left we haven't seen yet. One of them being the Pikachu slot. Alright, another level 8 in the form of Slugmaballs. I'm telling you, we might be cooked. Like, unless that Marowak we kept running away from was actually goated, which I highly doubt. Because realistically, this, like, Pokemon is a game of luck to begin with. This requires a lot of luck. Wurmple! Frick, crying out loud, that definitely replaced the Pikachu slot. Still one more Pokemon we haven't seen yet. And I'm definitely going to need it to be something huge. If this run has any chance. Slugma again. Slugma again. Slugma again. Horsey. Execute. There's the last one. I am not catching you. Alright, so I gotta find the encounter on this route that I'm missing. Color change could be a pretty fun option. But I'm definitely going to need a huge clutch up here. Okay, so Amistar is definitely not going to be the level 8. What even were my options again? Hitmontop is potentially be level 8, and there's one more random. Come on, please. Most of the streams are really going to be dedicated just to find the other encounters just for it to be something bad. Please just spawn. Please just spawn. Not you. If you do want to spawn at level 8, please. The Sea King is not gonna cut it. I hate rare encounters so much. Okay, well, here's a level 8. Let's just see what moves you got. What ability did I just trace? Did I trace color change? Or I did trace color change. Blizzard Mist, Rock Throw. That did a good amount of damage. Heat Wave. Okay, so it definitely doesn't have a lot of special attack. I think it's all attack and special defense. I think I'm gonna pass. And just gamble on the last Pokemon being something good. I'm just begging you, just please, just let the final encounter appear so I can get this run over with. Parasect, thank you. Now I know not to catch it. Trace is both a blessing and a curse, because if I ever trace Truant at any point, I will be royally screwed. Alright, so we go for Blizzard. It's best damaging move. Reversal. It's going to suck eventually. But at least I trace your speed boost. Alright, Leaf Blade. Save Blizzards for later. Nice crit. I'll Blizzard before Reversal gets too strong. Break. I think Aromatherapy counts as a healing move, so get rid of that. Azumarill. Leaf Blade. And up to 2-shot. I don't think you have a lot of special attack. So, Leaf Blade you. I don't think the Seeking-Run's going to get too far. We'll just run it, because you never know in the end. Like, I had a Typhlosion with terrible stats get all the way through to, like, the halfway point of the game. The waifu. Flame Body. Alright, Blizzard away. Metal Cloud does nothing. I'm going to keep using Blizzard because I don't want to trigger Flame Body potentially. I'm down to 2. Alright, I have to Leaf Blade. That special defense is way too high. Skill swapped our Flame Bodies. Nice. Using Dig. Fine, I'll use Screech. Dig does so much more damage. Just freeze it. Thank you. There's the Flame Body. I didn't have a choice. And there's still 2 more Pokemon after this, so yeah, this one's just going to be dead. Unless I happen to one-shot both Pokemon, which is just not going to happen. Yeah, using Dig, so yeah, it's definitely Jover. Yep, there we go. I probably could have healed with a potion, but that run... There is no real end game to that run, realistically. Paralyze Heal. Check out the favorites. That had potential if it was just actual Aggron. Oh, boy. I like Meteor Mash. We have a chance to get past the rival fight. Intimidate's an amazing ability. Can I at least 2-shot? I can. Alright, gonna have to rely on Meteor Mash. Thank you. Maybe that was a high roll with Thunder Punch. I'm not sure. Alright, I'll take the Burn Heal. I think I'm dead. Yep, next one. Bright Powder, can't use that. Breloom would have been sick. Onyx, okay. The funny option. Well, I could get past the rival fight, but I'm not getting past any wild Pokemon. Dude, Sandstream as well? Oh my god, this could have been a goated Onyx. I don't know why, I'm always getting Latios and Latios' moves with Mist Ball and Luster Purge. Like, look, that's the easiest one-shot ever. But I'm not going to be able to outrun anything with a base 6 speed. Wow, about that. Volt Tackle, okay. Extreme speed does nothing. Or so I thought. Oh, I'm dead. I'm just gonna let the run fate decide this. Okay, but seriously, why is Wildfit kind of goated? Never mind, you have Truant. Curlia! I don't know why I did that voice. Didn't even sound remotely good. Alright, heal up. I might just go into Viridian Forest and just catch the first Pokemon I see. At least you have Truant, so I have a chance to survive. Or I could just straight up outrun you. Actually, if that was level 6, I probably should have caught it. You know, I'm just gonna straight up catch you so I have a faster Pokemon. Not a lot of special attack. Thank you. Now I got a faster Pokemon. But if Onyx dies here, I'm just gonna restart the run. There we go. Let me guess, base 6 speed. Replaced with base 7 speed. Base 9 speed. I was close. But you know what? Water Absorb, that kind of cooks. Pupitar. Up and I'm dead. That one was just played with extremely slow encounters. Silver Powder. Crawdont would have been sick. I like Crawdont. Trico again. Against a Cleffa. I think last one was against an Igglybuff. And I can't use the yellow flute. Flutes are illegal. Or at least the ones that would be able to be used in battle are. Alright. Crunch. Ow. And I'm dead. Maybe I should use Dragon Breath for the process. Whatever. Rival Battle Hell. Here we go. Everstone. Completely useless. My starter is Grimer. Oh, that's bad. That's a bad Grimer. Only way I'm getting bailed out of this is Effect Spore. Defense spell. Nice. And you're a special attacker, so I'm just gonna lose. Why am I getting luck with the defense drops in the battle, but that didn't matter? So yep, here we go. Favorite's Claws, Steelix, Aggron, Snorlax. Black Flute. Favorite's Claws, but let's see what this Pokemon is. Yep, we're definitely choosing Aggron. Oh, you're so slow. Because this moveset cooks. Man. I wish it was faster. If this was high speed, like you switched its attack with its speed, this is a goated Aggron. And like Extra Sensory is like one of the best moves you can get in the run because it's a high base power psychic move with 30 power points. In a game where, you know, special, or in a game where PowerPoint management is actually really crucial. This is great. This, however, is not great. This runs dead by default. Because Shuckle is still extremely bulky. I don't even think a crit will be enough to knock it out. And Paris Song, we both lose. Big Mushroom. Unknown, thank you. Can't use that either. Charmander, unfortunately, was the only good pick. But you know, my stats are decent. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to take out Unknown A. Or make that Unknown E. Spark away, Smelling Salt, I'm going to be screwed. Paralysis, please. Thank you. I mean, I knew that run didn't have much potential anyways. The starters were really bad, and one of them weren't even legal. Max Repel, no favorites here. Oh, Dusclops would have been sick. Pidgey! At least I got a move to use against Mareep. But on a real though, why does this Pidgey moveset cook as well? Alright, let's dig. That's the run. Let's see here. Hitmonlee, camera up, and my starter is Gloom. Again, I get a moveset that cooks. Unfortunately, I have no special attack to work with. Alright, well, let's just Hyper Beam and get this over with. Max Ether, huge. No Shifty, no Teddiursa. Our starter is Hoothoot. Honestly, I would have taken the Shifty. But hold on, your special attack isn't awful. Let's see, let's get an extra sensory going here. Hydro Pump. Ah! I think I hear a dog in the background. Antidote. Our starter is Waifu! This could be... Oh my god, Illuminate. I'm going to run it. But oh my god, that ability is annoying. And you chose Corsola, which means you can't even win. Like, I'm gonna go gamble on the Mirror Coat. Yeah, no, I'm using Mirror Coat. Please, use a... special attack? Use a special attack, please, and please be just barely enough to one-shot. Thank you. Why couldn't you have done that earlier? Let's see, our Raichu, Cleffa, our starter is... Nope, that's a pseudo-legendary. Raichu. I mean, Sludge Bomb? With an attack stat that good? I think this Raichu has potential, not gonna lie. Alright, that's just Sludge Bomb. Color changed into a poison type. I knew I should have beyond turn 1. So I'm going to do that now. Fire Blast. Please miss. It was supposed to miss. Star Piece. No Ursaring. Definitely no Groudon or starter is Delcatty. That's best case scenario because I usually choose Ursaring. Yeah, let's Belly Drum in. Oh yeah, no, we definitely lost this battle before it even started. Alright, so we poison you. No, Flatter might be the best case scenario. And now we Psycho Boost. Use Flatter and a Transform. But that means you have a low special attack stat as well, so maybe as long as you don't use Psycho Boost, I'm in the clear. So, you're supposed to keep missing Hypnosis. Psycho Boost missed. How did we win this battle? Just how? And that was +1 after Flatter as well, so that Psycho Boost was going to hurt with the double difference. Unfortunately, I'm not going to learn any moves whatsoever. But at least I can run away from encounters, which is more important. There you go, ourselves a Growlithe. And now to look for more level 8s throughout the grass to replace our Delcatty with. Alright, so we'll go to the Pokemart, buy as many Pokeballs as we can because that's literally the only item we're allowed to buy. Soft Sand. Can't use that. Definitely not legal. Alright, Hypnosis. Just gonna keep spamming Poison Gas until Bind wears off. Alright, I'm just not gonna deal with that grass whatsoever. Because that is just going to get extremely annoying extremely quickly. Healed, yo. You know what? I'll take the Venusaur. I'll take the Venusaur off the bat. Alright, you'll definitely survive a Psycho Boost. Hold on. Don't use Constrict. Oh, it's the start button that gets you back to my stats. Okay. I'll Psycho Boost again. It misses. You gotta have something better than Constrict in order to prove yourself worthy. Tickle. You have one more chance to redeem yourself. Meteor Mesh? I should have caught it. Man, Meteor Mesh is my favorite move as well. Protein. Alright, let's cook. No Alakazam, no Pichu. Eevee is our starter. Eevee? Listen, I'll take Ice Beam, but that special attack, Yeah, I'm not beating this Alakazam unless I get very lucky with Freeze. So let's get to freeze right now. Get it over with. Oh, yeah, truant. Okay, we actually have a chance. Even less of a chance. So, okay, some freezes and crits is all we need. Just kill me with ancient power already, please. Alright. Thank you. Soda Pop. Zigzagoon, Charmeleon, Rattata. Oh my god, a whole lot of mid. You know, I'm just gonna use Double Edge and get this over with. And I hate how this moveset's actually really good. No, I can't even go on my own terms. Take a Sludge Bomb and get poisoned. Wow, lucky you on that color change. Pearl. Alright, our starter is Slowbro. I will gladly take Slowbro. Yo, this moveset cooks! Our defense sucks, but this is a really good moveset. And I can't be put to sleep either. If we get past Rival Battle Hell, this is going to be really good for us. But our only neutral attack is Reversal. I'm just going to spam Heat Wave and hope Burn becomes a factor. Not even close. Not even remotely close. Became a dragon type. Ice Ball? No! I don't think it has any attacking moves, but come on. Nope, it has extreme speed. Oh, come on! Slowbo's gonna cook! That was a great Slowbro! No Diglett, no Wobbuffet. Cannot be Latios. Please be Wobbuffet. Ped Missile. Maybe we can trace a good ability as well. You know what? That's fine. You can't Will-O-Wisp us, which automatically gets rid of one of attacks. I'm telling you, that Water Bill was going to become a factor. Just a very unlucky high roll. Alright, our starter is... Cannot be that, please. I mean, Suicune unfortunately was the best option. Because if we get through it, we have to face Regirock. And wow, this is definitely the definition of a Suicune. So let's just get this over with. So we're going to lower your special defense with Luster Purge and bank on an Overheat crit. Max Ether is huge. Our starter is... Unironically, Ditto was the best option. Dude, I got a Max Ether and an Ether at the start. Alright, so time to rely on Smog and then Facade spamming. Alright, let's get that Poison right off the bat. Alright, and now Facade's gonna get a crit every single time. Not your Facade. Can't use that flute. I mean, Houndoom's nice, but we have to go up against Kyogre. Alright, let's just spam extreme speed and let's hope for the best. Alright, let's reflect. Counter. I mean, I have to just keep spamming extreme speed, right? I mean, I don't have a choice. It isn't winnable. Alright, so let's check out our next attempt, which our next encounters are. Our starter is Bayleaf. It's better than the rest, so sure, why not? Why does Bayleaf actually cook when it comes to stats outside of its attack? Alright, but we can't have that black belt. Alright, Dragon Breath, paralyzed. But I've been struck by you. Alright, you're gonna get parahaxed here. And it's just that simple. Level 7 at least? No! But we can still outrun most of the encounters, so I'll take that. Keyword most of the encounters. Okay, that's a clutch burn potentially. Thank you. So Vigoroths are indeed fast. Let's keep that in mind as we go in and heal up. There's the Slowbro that we literally just lost a few minutes ago. Dude, I really like Relicanth as a Pokemon. I really want to use one in a Kaizo run. Oh boy. I have no special defense to be fair, but I'm definitely marking that as high special attack. High special attack and high speed. I'll tell you what, I will catch a Relicanth because I can. Because I think that Relicanth can actually cook. But it's level 3. I need a level 5 at least. I'm just at least curious about its stats. Vigoroth, I don't want to see you. Level 5, I'm curious. A crit. Now I actually have to catch a Pokemon here. Alright, so I'm going to Iron Tail this time. Well, it has a move I can't use. I mean, I have to catch it since I accidentally knocked out a Pokemon. But I am very curious about its stats anyways. Let's see here, let's see here. Special attack 26, speed 20. 13, 17. What nature do you have? Oh, is it a neutral nature? Yep. So I literally just caught Bayleaf again, but with more defense. You know, let's just run into the trainer battle. What's the worst that can happen? Like, I'm going to predict it right now. You're going to start off with a very good typing for me. That's a rare encounter, by the way. I mean, I am actually fast enough to outrun most of these encounters. Oh, but I'm level 5, so those Pokemon are actually lower level because of weird scaling things. Okay, time to cook. Solar Beam, those are going to one-shot. And yeah, that's the rod. Tiny Mushroom. Gulping these nuts. And yeah, let's just get this run over with. No point in trying to stall it. Actually, hang on. We do have bounce. That's fine. We got paralyzed, but we're going to paralyze him back. Jump kick. You crashed. Get that paralysis off. There we go. Easy peasy. Next run. Dratini. Can't do that. That's pseudo legendary. Or, yeah, that is pseudo legendary. Alright. Next. Wobbuffet it is. Wobbuffet cooks. I may have farted, but Wobbuffet cooks. It's not going to be a winning run. It's just Wobbuffet, but this is a good Wobbuffet starting moveset. Extra Sensory! And you missed Disable. I can't believe I even just realized how to handle this empty space. I am so dumb. Oops. I can literally just do this. I don't know why I didn't think about that earlier. That shouldn't make everything... That shouldn't make a lot of stuff too stretched out, hopefully. Let's get Obius back over there. There we go, I'm much happier now. Get out of here. Alright, so we're out of Rival Battle Hell. Party gone. At least that's what you sort of sound like when I play Pixelmon. Take this, I quit. Again, I would love to run the Wobbuffet set. But one dark type and I am so screwed. Like, I am a mixed attacker. But I can't learn any level up moves whatsoever. And HMs are also off the table. You know what, I'm just out of curiosity's sake, I am actually going to run the Wobbuffet. Let's just see how far we can get. And just hope we don't run into any dark types. Berry Juice, Deep Sea Tooth. Oh, Gengar is so tempting. It might actually have to be Gengar, because at least you have a type resistance. Zinc. I also realize I am pretty much the exact opposite of what a Wobbuffet is supposed to be. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Screw it. Let's just see how far we can get in the run. Starting with Illimaz. This should be a 2-shot, and that's the run. Okay. Well, turns out Gengar was indeed the play. Because turn 1 explosion is a thing. You know what? I'll take a Mawile. Great stats. This can cook. As long as we can get past Exeggutor, this is great. If I remember correctly, I think killing berries as a held item is legal. Alright, so let's wing attack Exeggutor and let's hopefully win this out. I outspeed. Do I survive? Just barely. Wing attack crit, please? Nope. And you hit me with the less accurate move. Ah, Mawile was gonna cook. Max potion, huge. Why not? Not huge. Alright, I'm 100% using counter to win this. And that's the run. I'm telling you, if I picked up that Noctowl, it would not have Aeroblast. Chesterberry's huge. No Celio. Psyduck. Psy. Oh, God. Okay, at least I have Slash to use. Well, that's very unfortunate luck. Oh, why are you doing this to me? Just Mega Horn kill me. Thank you. Berry. Pick up A. Walrein W. Huge W. God dang it, you're slow and have a mediocre moveset. Alright, let's try attack. Freeze. Worth a shot. Missed! Aha! Take that. Come on, level 8. Facade? Sure. Give it a rapid spin. Yeah. I'm not outspeeding anything. So I will have to catch another Pokemon. Yes, keep giving me the not fully balls on Route 1. Hopefully that saves up slots for fully evolved Pokemon later on in the upcoming routes. And these are all level 6 Pokemon at most, so yeah. Who needs them? I don't. They are useless to me. Rossberry, that could be huge. Come on, just give me the level 8 right now. That's not a level 8, and that's illegal. Okay, this route is now officially dangerous. Okay, so don't go back to that route. slow. Ah, Sandstream, and you're fast. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me after using Calm Mind. Ah! You might be doing no damage whatsoever. But I don't want to be part of this battle anymore, please. Listen, I've learned more of your moves than I have any right to. Dude, what the heck? Is this Slowpoke just all speed? There, max out that speed. Thank you! Alright, so Slowpoke, I'm never running away from it. So, Viridian Forest, here I come. Max Potion. That's huge. Not to. Nos for not to. Well, I'm gonna catch a new Pokemon anyways. And just because it's binding me in, it's meaning a painful death. Or not. Just use Roar, please. I'm finding so many good items, I just need a goated encounter. I would not be against a Tropius if I'm being honest. Numel. Waterstone. I guess if I find Eevee in the grass, sure. How many Pokemon have I seen? 2 of them are extremely hard to find, but hopefully Tropius can spawn at a level 8. Actually, it might not, since both Numel and Natu were level 8s. Alright, come on, just get away. I just need a level 8 to spawn. 2 routes are pretty much out of the question. One's too annoying to run away from. One can actually kill me with poison. And by not being able to run away. I'll take it. I'll just try attack. You're slower. You're somehow slower than me. What? I gotta count on the rares now. Actually, hang on. One rare is Pikachu. That only spawns at level 3, which means that would be level 5. Which means I gotta count on the last other rare Pokemon. If I see a new Pokemon, it's level 5. If I new Pokemon, it's level 5. That means that's the Pikachu. Sky Attack, get out of here. God dang it. Just run away. This is why I like it when games actually, you know, at least equal out the encounter odds. Just for the sake of saving time. For instance, there's 5 Pokemon that can be found on this route. which means each one has a 20% chance to appear. Primeape, that's the Pikachu encounter. And it's slow anyways. And that's the last one. Okay, so this route's basically a bust. Alright, at least I can actually find level 8s here. Watch, I'm gonna be stuck here for like 90 turns. These are the only 2 Pokemon so far. Run away! This Walrein's gonna be the death of me. Just give me the rares already. They're level 8. Give me the level 8s. Look, I've seen all of your movesets as well. Thank you. Now I gotta heal up again. Come on, I need a level 8. That's not the level 8 I am looking for. But you know what? It's faster. So I'm going to take it. Oh, that's might actually kill it. Frozen. I'm taking it. Because this Slowpoke better have a very high speed stat. I'm expecting at least 14. I would have kept the Walrein if it had speed, but it doesn't. Alright, this is actually a pretty freaking good Slowpoke. Unfortunately, it's just not going to last the entire run. So I'm going to need to bank on a good Pokemon in this route here. Because at least I can run away from Beldums. Arbok, there's potential. Nope, that's level 3. Nope, that's no chance of that spawning at level 8. Or, I'm not going to say that since Beldum was also level 3. If Arbok's level 8, I'll go for it. Gulpin. Alright, Slowpoke it is. Wait, did I also pick up a Water Stone? No shot we're pulling this off. Okay, here comes the gamble. I'm gonna take a screenshot of these stats real quick. Just as a before and after. Here we go, we get ourselves a Slowking. Kingler? Are evolutions supposed to be randomized? You know what? I'll take it. I'm going to be relying on High Jump Kick. Literally, its speed stayed the same. But everything else except special attack went up. I guess I'll take that. I'm not against Kingler. And I'm just saying this right now, this is the only time a Pokemon's ever evolved in Kaizo Ironmon from my experience. Alright, Kingler, Metagross, Thunder Wave. I am going to be relying on high jump kicks. I might just say you don't have a lot of defense. At least for a legendary. Maybe I'll say respectable defense. Bubble Beam. Seismic Toss. I'm within range for extreme speed. I have to potion. Paralyzed, you can't move. High jump kick. Missed. I think I'm within extreme speed range. That's a lot of experience. There we go. I'll say a lot of attack as well. But it is slower. And Master Mass Special Defense. Level 12 is my next move. Whoa! There, I'll Bubble Beam. Test the waters. Huh? You see what I did there? Well, if Ice Beam is the best you got. And Fairy Attack. Come on, level 12. There we go. Give me a new move. Let's find our next new move. Level 16, that's doable. And then 23, so that's going to be after Brock. So 16 is our next best chance to get a new move before Brock. Preferably something physical. But Thunder Wave and Attract is fun to use. Oh, this is an easy one-shot. Thankfully, this is the generation where High Jump Kick does a stupid amount of recoil. Yeah, High Jump Kick's only 85 power, but that's fine. I'm going to Attract, because I don't trust you. Right, so it has absolutely 0 special attack. Gonna High Jump Kick anyways. Flame Body. Nidoran Male. Attract. Blizzard does nothing. Alright, but let's actually start attacking this thing. Alright, I can win this out. Unless I use Detect. Crit, thank you. There you go. Furthest attempt of the day so far. Finally got past the second trainer. Silver Powder. We'll go ahead and collect the rest of the items before taking on the rest of the trainers. Also, is it just me, or does it always seem more likely to find, like, the Pikachu in, like, the second half of Radiant Forest rather than the first half? Alright, that's all the items. Now let's take on the rest of the trainers. I forget if repels are valid in Kaizo Ironmon. Alright, so I'll battle you. Medkip. High jump kick. Critical hit. Static. God dang it. Oh my god, I just realized I have guts, remember? So I think high jump kick's still going to do more damage against unknown. Solid amount of damage. Psychic doesn't really do too much. I'll just say here. This, I might have a guts boost at the moment. Unfortunately, I don't exactly trust myself as well. He'll do. Two trainers left on this route. And getting another level would be nice, especially if I run into a Pokemon like Natu. So I can get another move. Mankey. High jump kick, get out of here. Deoxys! Thunder Wave! 0 attack. No defense. Alright, come on. Give me a good move. I'll take it. I will gladly take it. I think this might be where I say goodbye to... Nope, I have to keep Bubble Beam in case a ghost type appears. I'm gonna give it a Thunder Wave. Because even though Attract works almost 50% of the time, it has a much stronger chance of actually preventing the opponent from attacking. And perfect time for Slash as well. And I didn't take too much damage either. And plus, between High Jump Kick and Slash, both are 20 power points each. That's huge. And the recoil is so little from High Jump Kick to where it's still worth using regardless. Mega Kick missed. Okay, that's a okay amount of damage. I'll say respectable attack. Soda Pop. Dude, we are cooking. Hope you like seafood. Man, this is Mama Crabs right here. And you know what? 475 is still a very respectable base stat total. Like, honestly, it was better than I was expecting. I was expecting it to maybe be like 450 at most. Alright, but we heal up. And now, we can take on one more trainer before we make it to Pewter City. That being Blue. Zigzagoon. Oh my god, too easy. And Ninetales. High Jump Kick does the most damage. Okay, no special attack stat whatsoever. And no defense whatsoever. My god. Alright, 18 going into Brock's gym. At least we have a Soda Pop to use, because we were forced to use our potions in the forest. Wasn't there supposed to be a hidden item here somewhere? Nope. Alright, now to make our way towards Pewter City, so we can take on Brock the Rock. Alright, come on, we're almost out. There we go, we made it to Pewter City. And there should be one hidden item right here. Soft sand cannot use. I'm going to give a person berry just in case. I'm gonna double check the rulings on this real quick. I also just realized this about pseudo legendaries. No using 599 plus base stat total Pokemon. If your Pokemon evolves into something with 600 or higher, that is okay. I still don't want to use an pseudo legendary if possible. Let's see here, healing moves band, sport assist. You can use a band move through metronome or after temporarily using mimic. Using any physical move is banned while having huge power or pure power. So it looks like they altered the rules a little bit. Banned abilities don't apply to Pokemon that are below base stat total of 400. What is the Nemesis clause? You pick one Pokemon to be your Nemesis. One time per run, you may kill it if you see it in the wild. You may never catch your Nemesis. If your Nemesis appears in the lab, you must take the Pokemon that would fight it. Unless the favorites clause is available. If both the other star choices are banned by other rules, you must take your Nemesis. The only held items allowed are items that are consumed like berries or white herb, with the exception of Focus Sash. Evolution items are banned. No, not banned. And a smoke ball for one away from wild battles. Use of any flute for status healing is banned. I think repels are valid. Alright, after reading the rules a bit and getting distracted, my held item is fine. I'm healed. Let's head into Brock the Rock's gym and let's see if our Kingler can indeed cook. No. Yeet! Meditate! Okay, I have Slash. Good timing to learn that move. One shot. No defense whatsoever. Loudred. High jump kick. No defense. Alright, Kingler, it is time. Damageless battle going into Brock. Probably the first time it's happened. Or at the very least in a very long time it is. Show me your best, don't you, with Cyndaquil? Okay, you got a decent chunk of defense. So I'll Bubble Beam twice. 0 special defense. And no attack. There we go. Weedle. We slash it. No defense. Wurmple. Easiest Brock fight of my life. Okay. That's what we get for speaking too soon. Okay, you're fast. Very fast. And bulky. Attract. I'm gonna slash and then high jump kick. That stops you from using a potion. Huge! Clutch! Thank you, Kingler. Cradilly's your final Pokemon. It's faster. No defense. Kingler has cooked. And now we get a TM. One of the 8 potential TMs we can teach. Submission. Ah. And we can learn it, but high jump kick's infinitely better. Along with slash. You can only buy Pokeballs and Repels. Okay. Just making sure, because Repels are going to get extremely annoying later on. Alright, so I am going to straight up sell items I'm not allowed to use. I won't need Pokeballs anymore, especially since I do have a starter in the box for HMs if need be. And I'll save my money for repels later. Alright, I'm gonna go AFK for a little bit. I gotta take my dog outside one more time and then put her to bed. So I will be back in a few minutes to continue with some more Kaizo Ironmon. Alright, I am back. And I got myself a bowl of Cheez-Its as well. Extra toasty. The real best way to enjoy Cheez-Its. Well, it was a crit, so I'm not going to make any judgments based on that. No defense. Next move is level 23, so we're one level away. If you can get a move like Shadow Ball, I think that would be like best case scenario. This should one shot. Yeah. And you're just straight up new. High defense. Just please never have anything scary. It looks like you have barely any attack. I mean, I believe we're going to get a crap move eventually. We are so bulky. I think Slash is going to be fine. Extremely high defense. Now I have rough skin. I'm just going to trap because you're going to take a long time to knock out. So you skill swap rough skin onto me just so you can roleplay skill swap. Or no, roleplay the rough skin back onto you. You just really didn't want me to have guts, apparently. Either that or you have no moves whatsoever. And that's high jump kick. There you go, no defense. Definitely messed stuff up there. That's fine. Hey! Stop going full screen. Let me try this again. Nope, that's not what I want. Okay. Save. I hate it when it goes up when I double click into full screen. High defense. Just slash. Not a lot of attack. Nosferatu, how do you do? Oh boy. Alright, that's Bubble Beam. Plusle. I'm gonna play it safe and use 2 slashes. Thank you for the crit. But not to a Perish Song. Alright, so Perish Song is definitely gonna be a problem. Let's just go after this item. Oh, that was pointless. Go ahead, battle you. Once again, it's a crit, so I can't tell. This time I'll actually Bubble Beam. No special defense. Onyx. I'll try Bubble Beam again, I guess. No special defense, once again. No special attack. Cut up some fish. Sorry, Kingler. You're past the point of getting encounters that are actually going to be useful. Can't use that. And now we go back and buy repels. Repels are now the only items we can buy. And Pokeballs if need be, but we have no need to buy Pokeballs at this moment in time. Alright, so usually the plan is for Victory Road. I definitely said Victory Road. Usually the way to tackle Mount Moon is battle the mandatory trainers first, and there are only 2 mandatory fights in Mount Moon at the very end. One against a Rocket Grunt, one against the Fossil Maniac. Then you go back, grab all the optional items, battle the optional trainers until you think you can't battle anymore. And remember, you cannot come back and heal. You have to go through each dungeon in one go. And the only way you can heal is in the middle of a battle. And once we enter, there's no going back. And remember, the yellow Pokeballs are TMs. I'm going to ignore those because those TMs will be illegal. And money is pretty much kind of not great in Kaizo Ironmon. Just gonna walk over it, take my time, grab this, can't use that. Actually, I can use that. So these types of items have a 10% chance of spawning each day. Unlucky. I'm gonna burn through repels so freaking quickly. Lumberry, huge. Alright, got past the spinner. Even have a repel gauge on the screen. A palm. Just go straight for the high jump kick KO. There we go. Golbat. Again. Two chances to get paralyzed here. High defense as well. Don't poison. Oh, that's a BP attack stat, though. Took a lot more damage than I wanted to. Revive. Right now, Golbat's like the biggest threat. Two chances to paralyze me. Buff skin, and a high-hitting sludge bomb. Alright, just do it again, because this will be enough damage still. Don't accidentally press the wrong button. I need attract. I'm gonna look something up real quick. Let's see, I'm going to be looking up a Pokemon type coverage calculator. Let's see here, I got normal, fighting, and water. Calculate. Everything that's not very effective is Gen 4 and beyond. However, if we ever run into a Shedinja, we are screwed. At least with Bubble Beam, we still get stabbed on a lot of stuff. But what if we take off water and go ice? Again, not very effective all up to, not very effective attacks start in Gen 7. No. Starts in Gen 5. And once again, Shedinja becomes a factor. But is there ever going to be a situation I'm gonna need Ice Punch over Bubble Beam outside of like Dragonites and Salamence? I'm gonna say no, just for PowerPoint's sake. And plus I get stabbed, which basically puts us at over 90 base power. So, probably gonna be a bad gamble, but I'm getting rid of Ice Punch. If it was Power Punch, I 100% would have taught it just so I can actually take out Shedinjas. And plus, again, Bubble Beam has more power points. Alright, no defense. Of course, we always take the Lord Helix. Rare Candy. Oh, darn it. I wish I could see how many repels I have left. This is why you look in your bag, you freaking moron. 15. Already burned through 25% of them. Alright, now take on the optionals. That is bad. I'm gonna Rostberry that. I have guts, but my HP is way too low. Actually, do I actually have a straight up burn heal? I do not. That was previous attempts. I have a max spell. Rostberry, I'm gonna use it now. High jump kick. Jinx. I have no idea what it's gonna do, so I'm gonna Soda Pop. As best case scenario as well, just barely enough to get to full health. I'm just gonna slash twice. Yeah. Slash was the right call there. So I definitely underestimated Plusle. Nugget. Okay, let's just battle you then. Perfect. That had a lot of HP. But also had a little defense because you still get one shot. Zero damage with Facade. But there's the high jump kick recoil coming in. That one actually did an okay amount of damage as well. Didn't actually mean to walk into you, but... well, had to battle you at some point anyways. Ooh. Alright, I'm gonna attract. That's why, because you can get annoying with that. Thank you. Attract is going to come in clutch. "27 special attack stat. You're not one-shotting this." I want to save high jump kicks, so I'm going for slash. Yep, no defense. Metal Coat. I am going to try to be careful with the amount of trainers I am battling. I'm going to go prioritize the one that are at least near the items. Or at least the spinners that are blocking them. Aerodactyl. No special attack, a lot of defense. Level 38, my god. Respectable defense. Here, Bubble Beam. See and sense. I think I'm just gonna start heading towards the exit. Or just battle the ones that are near the exit. Mischievous. Oh, yep, I'm out of here after this. This is going to take so long to take out. It's not going to do much. That's a lot of damage for that low level. And still doing damage. That's like 5 damage. Please remain immobilized by love. Thank you. Ah, it's fine. Slash. Alright, not a lot of attack. High defense. Kabuto. If this misses, I'm screwed. Thank you. I'm out of here. Best case scenario, I probably could have knocked out a few more trainers, but the risk is just not worth it. I have no more healing items. Plus, I got every single item I've had, so... or I could possibly get. So I'm good. Potion, let's go. And yep, can't use any move tutors either. Mystic Water, can't use that. Can't use the TM. Yeah, but now no going back. So let's heal up. Save the game. Have some Cheez-Its. Grab the max potion. Yes! Starting to get some healing items back. And now the next best thing to do, go through Nugget Bridge. Since Missy's Pokemon might be a little too high level at the moment. So the rival fight get a little scary, potentially. I also just realized I've been adamant nature was like best case scenario. No defense. Yeah, I'm just gonna slash. High special attack, even for a critical hit Goldeen. Yeah, level 38, that's gonna be a while. High jump kick, not gonna do it with that. You have no special attack, no defense. Submission didn't even do that much last time, I don't think. Are you kidding me? No! The one time I didn't need it to miss and it missed! No! Kingler, you were cooking! Man? Alright. Next. I'll probably keep going for like another 30 minutes or so. Starter is Smeargle. We are so royally fucked. Next. I had my fingers ready on that one. Man, but that would have been such a good video if Kingler won. Oh boy. I mean, you could take on Mill potentially, in the best case scenario. Nice start. And I know that Air Blast would not one-shot. Otherwise, it would have used it earlier. But now I'm not going to outspeed anything in the wild. I'll catch it when I get the chance. Just because it's faster than my current Zigzagoon. At least if it's level 5. There we go. Stop the Razor Leaf. I survive. Next. Ooh, Octillery. Some of my best runs have been with Octillery so far, and this is definitely not going to be one of them. Yep, and that's a loss. Gardevoir, Wilmer, Slowbo, nice! Please let me win this battle. This is such a good Slowbro. Sacred Fire, hope for burn. Seismic Toss. Oh yeah, I am on a timer. Five more of those, and I got it. 3. Yes! Let's go, Slowbro! Just barely enough to get to level 8. Alright, we are 100% running the Slowbro. Like, if you get, like, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, or Thunderbolt, like one of those elemental coverage moves, that's how you know you got a Pokemon that's gonna cook. 269. Nice. No need to catch anything. I just need to collect items. That is illegal. Very illegal. Ether? Absolutely yes. Elixir, ether, ice heal. Ice heal is the worst healing item we could have gotten. I am saving that PP up. I'll probably go on to Ice Beam. Because we get 2 extra Ice Beams, I believe, in comparison to 1 extra Sacred Fire. So, dungeon-wise, Ice Beam's the smarter play. But let's wait and see what I can cook with the rest of these trainers. And the rest of the moves. But here you definitely Sacred Fire, since you won't have guts, most likely. Into an Ice Beam, because you're within range. Whoa! Alright, this has to be a Bone Rush. I mean, 3 hits on Bone Rush is good. There we go. That might get me to level 11. Yeah! Corfish! That's gonna be a Sacred Fire. Okay, you're within Bone Rush range. Mark that as high special attack. Stupidly high defense. So it's all special attack and defense. Gyarados. Ice Beam. I'm dead. That Slowbro was going to cook! Man, I collected so many good items early on as well. Okay, Torkoal, this is going to make me have fun. I mean, Needle Arm's going to help out against the Azumarill, but unfortunately, it's not going to be a run-winning Torkoal. Oh, especially now, we are screwed. And that's a speed tie. Mischievous? I'll take that. This moveset's dookie though, so I'm not going to win the battle. I think much I was doing more damage, but hang on. Psych up. 4, 5, 6, and watch, this is where Cubone reveals that as Feint Attack. Why am I getting so lucky? No guard's not in the game. I mean, I guess I'll take it. I But I'm not going to be using Misdreavus. That'd be illegal. I'd say wrong weather, but sun also works because it gets rid of your water weakness. Run. A bunch of rock types in the grass. Ironic. By the way, it's 9 base speed with a plus speed nature. Alright, so let's buy a crap ton of Pokeballs. X attack. Me like. Let's just go to 8, the place where the Moo Moo Milk is found. Along with the level 8s galore. Ha! One of the rare times Gen 3 Sturdy actually activates. Yo, let me get a Mr. Mime at level 6. That could actually go hard. Maybe not. That aerialist did 0 damage. To be fair, I am a huge tank. Actually, I think last time Fisher would have failed as well since it was level 6 compared to level 7. Alright, let's just see what moves you got. I think we're both just tanks at best. Hold on, how much damage? Pass. Healed, yo. Still, I haven't seen a new species. Truant. Here's your entire moveset. Dude, let's 15 moves be a level up. I might honestly consider Nidoking for now, at least. Razor Wind, Levitate. Blast Burn. I'm just gonna go for it. There we go. Oh, first things first, take that PP up. Alright, so Nidoking, please be better than Misdreavus. Misdreavus is a good tank at best. Extremely balanced. With high HP, I believe, but I think we could do a bit better. So let's instead See what we can find in the following 2 routes. Mighty tough. Stantler. I wouldn't be against Stantler, you know? Level 8 Blissey, I'm going for it. Ah, wrong Pokemon. You learned no level up moves. Get out of here. Like I'm telling you, level 8. I've used Blissey before. Some of them are pretty good. If you get the right spread on them, it could turn into possibly the best Pokemon to use in Kaizo Ironmon when it comes to normal types. Yes! Alright. I'm just gonna go with Mach Punch. Misses with Levitate. Alright. This should be enough damage. There we go. Of course, I was using priority moves, so I can't tell what speed's like. It's a bit slower. No, this Blissey sucks. Blissey's the one I'm stuck with for now, so I gotta get a good encounter on this route here. The only time in the entire series where I actually want Illuminate. Uh-oh. Come on, choose it! Got it. I will also say Illuminate's like one of the worst abilities in all of Pokemon. Like, Truant obviously is the worst one. Then probably followed by Slow Start. I need to gamble on the other level 8s. Ralts, okay. I gotta gamble on the final new species. Or there is a Lunatone I could potentially catch at level 6 on the route before. Because remember, Tyranitar is banned. Come on, please. Just be something new. As you can see, there's one new Pokemon left we have not seen. This is stupid. Probably gonna find a shiny before I actually find an encounter that I need on this route. Level 8 C-Dot. Wow, we're really switching things up, aren't we? You know, this is going to take a long time regardless. Let's see, what is that other Pokemon that has a 1% encounter rate? "5% Caterpie, 5% Weedle, both of which can be found in Viridian Forest. Hope you're happy." Wait, hang on, I want to check one last thing. Okay, can be between level 4 and 5. If it's level 5, that means it can be level 8. Imagine if both of them just randomized to Ralts. But this is getting stupid. I'm just gonna give it one more go. Like, if I see Ralts again, then I'm just gonna go for the Lunatone to the south, because I don't have a choice. Because this Blissey ain't getting nowhere with this run. Or, you know, maybe I'll just run the Blissey. Let's just see if I just find the Ralts at least. Or whatever that new species is I'm missing. I think I'm 100% gonna find a shiny before I find the new species. part of me is thinking it is just going to be Ralts again. Like, Ralts takes up both encounter slots. That's 3 level 8 seed outs in a row. Okay. Alright, we'll run the Blissey and let's just see what happens. Healed you. Alright, let's just get the run over with. And it's a fight we can't win. Camouflage. Let's see, I can't hit you, you can't hit me. Okay, you can hit me. Good. That also has a monstrous amount of special attack, by the way. Have a kiss. Good, now it can kill me. Dude, you know Bubble Beam kills. You know Bubble Beam kills. Just kill me. What are you doing? Now even Mud Shot. There, see? I can't hit you. Thank you. Alright, let's go into a run 650. Relic Hands. Grimer! It's an okay moveset, but I don't have much faith against this rival fight. Alright, let's flatter. Oh, tempo! Okay, that one was funny. Well, execution my start. Oh, I missed on Scissor. Superpower. So it's all attack and defense, and all attack, no defense. Because that confusion did way too much damage. Dude, why are you trying to make yourself sound like a fighting type? Calm Mind, I guess, since you have no special attack, really. Okay, well, we got past Rival Battle Hell, which I was not expecting. I believe this run has a chance. Not with Execute, but if we get ourselves a decent Pokemon. Then perhaps we can cook something up. Also, for a first stage, that's kind of a pretty high base stat total. Okay, so Gorbis is fast. And it has illegal moves that I can't use. Hold on. No shot, we just did this again. Subtile. Cloud 9. Oh, it got worse. If I find a Gloom, I'm just gonna be pissed. I can't use leftovers. I'm just gonna go for the Gorbis since I know that's fast. At least if it's level 5. Might not have any attacking moves, but hey. It can run from encounters, that's all that matters. Yep, just another fast tank. Oh, you are not healed. Come on, give me the level 8 Cacturn. I actually really like Cacturn as a Pokemon. Oh, level 6. Level 8. Okay, I'll just go for it. Attract, I like that. I'm bulky, so I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I want to see your final move, but I don't want to take too much damage. There we go. Hello. I am using you, and you learn 12 moves as well. Oh, you can learn 3 moves before Brock, potentially. Let's freaking go. PP Max off the rip. Lumberry as well. I'm not healed, so I gotta be careful. The early game items are insane. Come on. Let this be the run. Any special attack and I'm definitely screwed. Every time they have a counter for my lead Pokemon. Type-wise. I'm gonna Eruption and then Attract. Actually, I can Eruption again. But it'll just fall short of the KO this time. Twister, that's fine. Not really. Honestly, that crit might have been needed. Yep, I gotta teach that. I have to retract. Alright, my attack stat's catching up. What did it use? Endeavor, but it failed. I'm gonna Dragon Dance. Twice. I still outspeed you. You just got wrecked by a cactus. Like, my attack stats, it might be my third worst stat. Actually, maybe my HP is. But it's doing work still. The attack stat, I mean. Hang on. Eruption does more damage. Unless that happens. I'm not gonna miss paralysis. Nidorino. Eruption should still do more. Not a lot of special defense. New move. Cook! My G! Yeah, I think I could say goodbye to Attract at this point. Literally, water types still screw me over type-wise. My T-shirts are finished. My hunger is satisfied. Also, with Limber, I actually can't get paralyzed. I didn't think about that. Get the rest of the items before battling the rest of the trainers. Can't use that. Yes! I think Cactune's gonna get past Brock. Slack off. Yep, still level 17. Alright, go and heal up. Like, if I somehow get access to Thunderbolt or any electric move, that'd be best case scenario. Or just anything that'll hit hard against a water type, even if it's neutral. Or even extra sensory, I think that'll be fine. You know, but worst case scenario, Sharpedo. Alright, perfect timing. Muddy water. 85 accuracy as well. Ugh. Alright, into an eruption. Alright, eruption away. Shadow Punch does no damage. But eruption does a lot of damage. But because I took 1 HP of damage, I gotta go heal up. And I'm about to get my final move before Brock as well. Healed, yo. Listen, a Kingler run would have been hyped after evolving it from a Slowpoke with a Water Stone. But I'm also about equally as hyped with the Cacturne run. And speaking of the double, there's the Water type. And a lot of special defense as well. Krakatoa. And I'm dead. How much damage did Ice Punch do? 22. 38 to 22. It did 16. And after Confusion hit, did I just snap out of Confusion yet? I don't think I did. Right, I'm going for it. I got bailed. You missed! I'm gonna start relying on your low... Oh, that was the perfect opportunity to use Eruption. Alright, just Steel Wing, let's see. Maybe you have low defense. Thank you. Somehow Krabby is a threat. Roll out. It's my only out to water types at the moment. And if I give it a Dragon Dance, I'm gonna look stupid. But unfortunately, like, it just might be the play. Like, look at my stats, like, I'm a special attacker, but I can use physical moves. But I think getting locked in a rollout is just not worth it. Like, any other rock move that wasn't rollout, I probably would have took. Okay, maybe not rock throw. Like, even 5 power point ancient power, I probably would have took. But at least Steel Wing has 25 power points. Alright, let's see if we can at least make it to Brock before the stream ends. Because again, I want to keep this stream a little shorter than the past few ones. Because I streamed SpongeBob for 6 hours and then Infinite Fusion for 9 hours. Manager Blue. Okay, well this is just the easiest one-shot you'll ever see in a Kaizo Ironmon run. Unless I have Flash Fire. That would have been very ironic. Splash! At least give me a level 18. Alright, so yeah, I'm definitely not gonna get a new move until I'm at least battling Brock. Or if Catching can get a move like Sacred Fire, I will definitely teach her over Eruption. Like, even if I had the option to teach Fire Blast, I think I'd rather keep Eruption for now, at least. Just because Fire Blast can miss. Alright, get our last item. Smoke Ball. But if your buy repels, the item's pretty much useless. I have one potion to use. Lumberry, just in case. You know what? I'm gonna use the PP Max on Eruption. I'm gonna blow the load early. 8 Eruptions I feel is gonna be huge. Even though realistically Muddy Water is the play. But I think this might be the only chance I'll be able to get past the gym is with as many Eruptions as I can get. Meowth, that's right. Alright, no special defense. Kakuna. Just Eruption. Let's get that my special defense on there as well. But they get a lot of HP. See, we go damage less into Brock, which is huge. And he starts with Cyndaquil again. Muddy Water. No special defense. Whalmer. You motherfucker. I mean, I had to Eruption first. Whoa. So you have a lot of special attack. Like, even if I taught rollout, that wasn't going to save me. Like, maybe Muddy Water accuracy drop might have been the best play, but it never revealed Ice Beam last time because it probably didn't have it at the time. Alright, so let's at least get back to the Pokemon Center. Oh, did I update the run counter? I did not. Let's at least get past one. Let's at least get one battle past Rival Battle Hell. Dugong could have been cool. Beldum, Pseudo Legendary, I'm not counting that. Fucking. Okay, but we got this. Alright? We don't have a lot of special attacks, so let's just use Psycho Boost anyways. It's fine. Alright, we'll just double kick. Okay, never mind. What in the no guard is going on here? I am like so confused. I should not be able to hit you. Alright, either Rival Battle Hell or 650. Drowsy, Tangela, Kecleon, best case scenario. That's speed and special attack. Tangela, Kecleon. Cook. Nope, I'm dead. Iron. Tentacle. Stop it. And you're gonna get Tentacruel. Frustration's gonna go hard though. Fake out. Frustration with a huge amount of damage. Alright, last attempt for real. No Ampharos, no Snubble. Grimer again! That's the third Grimer today. But at least we could get past the Snubble. Oh, I should have taken that energy power off. Whoops. Sandstream again? Oh, nope, I'm good. I survive. There we go. We made it past Rival Battle Hell. Alright, with that, we'll save. Because I've been going on long enough. So as of right now, it looks like our time is up. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Don't forget to check out my other videos, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.